Okay. Well, I guess we can. Like, I have no idea how this will turn out, but like we can try, and just for me it's just more fun than anything else, and like, let's see how it goes. Okay, so good luck to everybody, and let's see what happens. Maybe I should add in the chat the link. One sec. Do you have a link, Attica? Sorry, how do you pronounce your name?
Attica.
Attica? Okay. Does it sound more or
Yes.
less fine?
That's fine. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Crap. Try to draw a one. Oh. Huh. It kind of froze. I tried to draw a one and it wouldn't let me. All right. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, there is some delay on that. So the starting cards were tool and clothing, so of course much better stuff.
Sorry, what?
No, I was just commenting on
yes,
the cards.
I had to like refresh my page a couple of times because it wouldn't let me draw a card. It wouldn't let me meld the card, like I said at that time, because I wanted to draw first before melding agriculture. So I had to refresh the page. But I think it's okay at this time.
Yeah, but I don't want focus on the game. Pretend we are not streaming.
Okay. Right. Yes. I started by melding tools. That was my first card.
Yeah.
And after that, of course, my other card was agriculture. And
yeah, but don't commentate. Just play, because you are a finalist. I don't want to don't want to add extra layer of.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
The graphic interface keeps jumping. I will have to try to fix that.
Did we wake you up early on today?
No,
Because I
no.
thought you know what?
It's 10 a.m.
Oh.
here actually. It's not. But I didn't
Okay.
expect it would come up so quickly. That's
I
like
know. I didn't expect it to start today either.
yeah.
And I saw that, you know, that these two guys are playing, and I went to that game and noticed they were both online and playing, and I'm like, wow, that's a bit too early, but okay, let's go with that.
Yeah. Yes, I'm. The idea would be to have commentary, but just I feel. Just.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, if anyone wants to help with the commentary, I would be very happy because I wasn't planning to be the commentator, and I'm terrible at this kind of things. So, and I'm slightly worried about all the technical stuff. I think if it is the first time you use Twitch, you maybe have to click on the volume because it starts muted.
Right.
But I don't know. But if any between Smoku, Block Monoid, and Shermanator want to join with a commentary, I would be very happy. Does any of the spectator be willing to help? I don't know. I'm terrible at this kind of things. Also, I'm spending half of the time checking if people can see it. But yeah. Of course. Zzzyyxas. I wasn't suggesting you to join the commentary. Just. Yeah, but like it's an experiment. Shermanator. It's not like just to see how it might work. Next time we will do better. If you are not too shy, and just to have two voices, so that one is not Attica who is playing. Shermanator 8222. If you want to join, we just have a conversation about the game. It would be great for me.
Right, and Block Monoid and Smoku could also join.
Yeah.
Too,
If
that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, early on he had you with clothing there for a little while, didn't he? But it's important to get all the cards on the table.
Yes. I mean, right now, Zzzyyxas has the having pottery, which you can easily score.
I'm only one more castle ahead, and he has moves.
Yeah, Ors is always a problem card in this game. You know,
Horse is a terrible card.
horse can come out late in the game and absolutely wreck you if, you know, you've got that big hand sitting out there with a bunch of 4s, 5s, and 6s, and all of a sudden horse gets played, and
Yeah.
you know the other guy scores 45 points.
Hey, that was me. I think I scored like 60 or 80 points like that. Yeah, I'm thinking, but whether I should.
Well, I could give everybody an inside look at what's in your hand.
No, thank you very much. Let's see.
Is this your husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
This is James. I'm kind of looking over her shoulder for a second here.
He decided to walk over and peek at my at the game board.
Yeah, I thought I'd at least be a second voice for you.
Yeah, thanks. That's really appreciated. But so do you ever play or?
Oh, I play all the time. I've been playing these tournaments, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, no, I know the game.
Yeah, well, he taught me the game, and now I beat him.
Yeah, I taught Audica how to play, and then I was beating her, you know, early on, and now she beats me probably at least 8 games out of 10 now.
I see. So are you Shermanator?
No, I'm Hog Fan James on.
Okay. No, sorry. I just because I wasn't.
Yeah.
So Shermanator commented. I wasn't sure it was you. We have a much bigger crowd than I expected, given that we didn't advertise it at all.
Well, you know,
sorry.
something like this
Sorry, Shermanator.
could be a good forum to actually, you know, teach people, you know, kind of how to play and some of the strategy, because there's a lot to this game.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, you know, there's cards that will counter other cards there, and it just, you know, it builds and builds, and even if you know, get to a higher level, you know, some of those low level, even 1s and 2s, like I said, like with ores coming out late, can be, you know, devastating depending.
Yes.
So
yeah, like a classical,
and then when you,
a classical example is pottery. But like when you have it in age 1, you think, oh, but what is this card for? And then
right.
If the lower level cards disappear, when you start seeing that like it's a machine that it's impossible to stop in certain circumstances.
Yeah, and then there's always, you know, those cards that'll steal from someone on the board. Like, you know, if someone starts moving away from you in age, but then you know, if they get that green card, for example, on the board, and it's a higher level, and all of a sudden here comes road building out, you know, a little level 2 card. Now the other person's, you know, got that same level. So it's, yeah, no, this is a really good game. Looks like this is the standard version. I mean, once you get into the, you know, the add-ons and the like the relics and stuff that are on board games now, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, like I'm still like the old school. Somehow I prefer the older version because I at least have a vague idea what the cards are.
Yeah.
Okay, one second. Maybe Block will join. Let's see if I can give him the link.
What are we looking at right now? They've got you. See, Pottery's on the board right now, and he's got you with leaves, so he could be scoring if he chose to.
Yeah, he is scoring.
With Pottery, where he turns a card.
I don't have the right card to.
No, he's got you. You're tied with castles, so you can't.
Yeah, it's only worth so much.
But leaves, being behind in leaves in some of these games can be devastating. But like with the hand right now, and I don't even know how to pronounce the guy's name they're playing, but that big hand that he has right now going. If Audica had ores in the castle lead and played that, when you have, you know, that many cards sitting in your hand,
Yeah, this is
Uh,
this is looking pretty dangerous. Like
yeah,
Zzzyyxas has
they're
all
both.
like can draw a lot and can score, which are more or less the two things you want to
Mhm.
do.
Well, they're both collecting some cards here. We'll see, we'll see how this goes.
I'm not collecting.
Well, you've got 3 of them. He's got about what 8? Or does he have 9? Is that 9 in the hand?
10.
My eyes are a little fuzzy. I need my reading glasses.
9. He has 9. I have 3. It's all okay.
Okay. Oops.
By the way, how does it look on the screen? Because I experimented a bit with the layout, and like I was trying to make the score bigger than it would look otherwise.
No, I can hear the moment.
I mean, the layout looks pretty good. I can see the decks. I can see whose turn it is. All the achievements are there. Everything's good. I can, you've got the screen laid out pretty good here. I can see both their hands, the entire table. So to me, it looks fine. Everything's here that we need. I think she's gonna lock herself in that room over there so she can think about this.
Yeah.
She's falling a little
Ooh.
behind here. Wow. Well, it looks like that might have been oars.
Yes.
The one thing with this layout, I can't see the necessarily the click of the card easily. I think it highlights a little bit, but
yeah, I mean, this is basically what you would see on the page.
Yeah. Looks like Attika's trying to level up quickly here to counteract the scoring, which that can be very effective too. If you could shoot up in levels and get 3 or 4 ages ahead of the other person.
Yeah, she needs to get 1 age, like 4 or 5, otherwise it might end before it starts.
Yeah, well, she's got physics now on the board, and and she's got the light bulb lead, so she can get to age 6 here pretty quick.
Yeah, maybe I
There's
would
only
have,
one.
Maybe I would have gone
taken
for experimentation. Did she have experimentation? Ah, no, she used it to get physics, I see. That was unlucky. Like in a situation like this, you want something like call. You don't want physics.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that there is this like monthly tournament where like always the same people play. And, like,
Yeah, I hop in these tournaments every now and again. I usually don't do real well. I might get a win or two. But I definitely have never been close to a final.
Yeah, I was impressed with Pirate Art performance this time. And Zzzyyxas is the one that beat me in this tournament, I think.
Yeah. Well, she's gotten really good at this game, and kind of with the outside the box type thinking on some of this. Let's see, there goes physics for sure, and she gets to keep all those cards. So that could be a bit of a turning point.
Yeah, but she got cunning, which is a good way to equalize things now.
So she got.
And also
Yeah,
with cunning, she could potentially also get with a I don't know. Like one with cunning can also get monument, which could help at some point. But for sure she can get a. Just right now it would be like 9 points, and then with machine tools. So points right now could be okay as long as Zzzyyxas doesn't have machinery.
well, yeah, we'll see. But you pronounce it Zzzyyxas?
I
Because
don't know.
I wouldn't even. Oh, you just
Zzzyyxas maybe.
you scrolled the game here. I'm looking at the
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
tournament tree.
I shouldn't. But actually, why is he?
Yeah, we're back. You scroll it back. We're good. Canning. Now, see, Canning's one of those sneaky scoring cards right there. That when you're drawing and tucking and scoring the bottom one, it can slowly build right there. I think that's what that one does.
Well, Attica's said it. Hi, this is Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, this is Black Monad. She, with feudalism, she just set up the monument with canning, because now she's got 4 that she's going to score on the first time around, and then another blue and a purple to get her 5th and 6th card.
She's almost done, but right now, doesn't she? Like the one underneath is physics, right? Under encyclopedia. 1, 2.
Yeah, she covered up physics with the encyclopedia.
No. So I mean, if she used cunning right now twice, does she get?
She'd only get 5, not 6. But she could hope that maybe the 6 she tucks is something like classification.
Yeah.
The green without factories.
Yes.
But it's a gamble. It's certainly a gamble.
Yes. But I mean, she needs something to happen right now, otherwise. Like she cannot.
The red 6s have factories.
Mm-hmm. And nice to meet you, Block, by the way. We never had the chance to talk.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Fall.
Yeah, I mean, I hear your guy's name all the time. And while Attica's sitting over there and playing, Pirate R, she's sitting over there talking about, Block just did something bad to me. Yeah, see, here comes the machine tools. So,
also, she changed her mind. Then she's not going to try for monument right now. She's just going to score a bit. Although I'm surprised she covered up encyclopedia with alchemy, because if she had canning and she scored encyclopedia, then she'd have 6 in her score pile, which would be good with machine tools. But right now, she'd only score 3, and machine tools would only work with a 3.
Yes.
So it's a little surprising that she did alchemy there.
Yeah, I think so. She played machine tools. What was sort of forced by Cole, I think.
Yeah, I think she put machine tools out there because of Cole.
And maybe, but you're right, Block. Maybe have like going directly with cunning and then using machine tool would have been faster.
But on the other hand, if Zzzyyxas shares coal, then you score your blue pile, and then you do get a 6 into your score pile for machine tools. So that's good.
Yes.
So it's insurance.
It's like more drawing, the massive hand.
Yes, never have enough.
Yeah, a lot of these cards are just, kind of sneak up on you some. Map making's another one of those that's sitting on the board. It's kind of useless right now, but that one right there can score you a lot of points if someone's scored all those ones early.
Yes.
And again, map making sitting on the other board. If Pirate had that one,
Yes.
it could turn everything around quick.
Okay. We have.
Sometimes this game just comes to the, it's the luck of the draw. But there's still a lot of strategy with what's in your hand. There goes some scoring now. Scoring and splaying and getting some icon lead there.
Okay, so it seems Pirate will get age 4 next round.
Yeah, she scored, but she like you had mentioned, she ended up scoring only 5 cards, so she didn't quite get to the special.
Yes. But at least I think getting one on the.
Yeah, what Swall is saying is that even if Zzzyyxas shared Cole, there's no way to score enough points to get 20 in your score pile.
Yes.
So
Well, I mean, she's got machine tools sitting right there.
Yeah.
right.
No,
So
she
Pirate,
will.
Pirate R is going to get age 4 because she can get to 20 first.
Yes.
So that's great.
But look, there goes, boy, there's some scoring right there.
I mean, from.
And there's the 4th achievement, stolen.
Yes.
But
I mean, 6 will probably go to Pirate again. Just because.
yeah, she'll be able to get that 6th achievement here. She does if just doing machine tools one more time, and then, well, no, twice, but she'll be there first if she wants to go that way.
Yeah, the
But,
problem for
man, she did.
Zzzyyxas is like he will not be able to get to 6 fast enough. So probably he might have to go for education, but that's also dangerous because Pirate could decide to. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I joined late, so Zzzyyxas has all these 2s in their hand, 5 2s. Is there a chance that one of them is construction?
Yeah,
'Cause right now
that seems likely.
There's always a chance, yeah, and that could steal something right there. Yeah, that's kind of what I mentioned earlier, is that even though as these ages move up, some of these lower level cards coming out late in a game can be devastating. Can steal a game from someone.
Yeah, construction.
Construction right now would be,
when they
special
one,
achievement.
1 point away from winning, and if by any chance he
Yeah,
has,
one achievement. Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, 1 achievement. Yeah, but there it is.
There was someone listening to the broadcast.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, good. There we go.
The timing.
The timing of that draw was perfect. You got that green card. You just blocked construction.
Yeah.
You now match all 5 cards. There's. You just took construction kind of off the table right there. So
this is quite important for the because
that was a great block. Good look at the draw.
And construction covered up Cole, which was Zzzyyxas's strong card right there. So this is a big setback right now. It was a gamble, but it didn't pay off.
Yeah. It's yeah, so right now it would seem like Pirate R will get 6. Like there is this very good advantage in terms of age, which can be even out only using education, I think, at the moment. But if education is used, then she could go directly to 8, which is not sure if that's... Would you do it, Block?
In this situation, I might be tempted just because age 6 is almost all the way through.
Yeah.
And so you get to age 7 pretty fast. Age 6, you might draw something like industrialization, which could help you. Well, I mean, Pirate has the factory lead, so that's not actually going to help you. And if you drew vaccination, that wouldn't help you either. Yeah, it's kind of not clear what age 6 card you'd be shooting for there. And meanwhile,
Maybe
you'd be giving
atomic
Pirate
theory?
age 8.
Maybe atomic theory.
That's
I mean,
true.
yeah, personally, right now, I'd be machine tools scoring and make sure I get
Yeah,
a couple of
yeah.
achievements in my bag for sure.
Yeah. From
And
Pirate
then-
Ar's perspective, I agree.
Yeah, and then start getting, drawing some 7s from my hand to see where I can go with it.
But if you think about what 6s are left, it's either classification or atomic theory, or vaccination at this point, or industrialization. So there's 4 6s that we haven't seen because we don't know what Pirates scored.
Oh, this is...
I mean, we know one of those 6s that she scored is encyclopedia.
Well, construction is backing the game.
Oh, here comes the road building. Now,
Yeah,
I mentioned that one a little bit earlier. Is, you move up in these levels and then road building comes out.
Oh, this
Now, all of a sudden, you get that green card right there stolen. And
nice.
that's kind of troublesome right there. Okay.
This navigation was a very good move because it prevents metric system to be stolen. Simultaneously, it prevents 6 from being scored for Zzzyyxas. So
that's exactly right. I mean, that keeps the other guy, Zzzyyxas, from moving up to that level 6 through road building now.
Yeah.
So, they're still stuck on level 4 if they want to do that. Now, they could do a little bit of the navigation. They could steal a couple of 3s out of a score pile, but I don't think that's kind of worthwhile right now.
And also, it's nice because, she can get rid of, if the situation requires it, and, let's say Zzzyyxas uses road building, Attica could... So a pirate could use cunning to get rid of road building and get back machine tools, which is nice.
Exactly. Yeah, I think doing road building may actually benefit Pirate a little bit more if that was the choice based on the board. Because like you said, canning could then get road building right back off and machine tools comes right back out. So...
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, navigation would score a little bit, but you're not moving up in ages where that score is beneficial to get that next achievement.
Yes.
I think even if Zzzyyxas had something like optics in his hand to send over with road building to cover up machine tools and steal navigation, and then do a second road building to steal metric system, I think the problem is that Pirate can then just do a canning and uncover machine tools. And there's a good chance that, that she'll achieve the 6 pretty fast. And I don't see a quick path for Zzzyyxas right now to win.
And also, Pirate now has the leaves played, the yellows played, which help a bit with like resources. Who do you think is ahead right now?
I think if Zzzyyxas has reds in their hand, like if they have something like optics or colonialism, I would right now use road building and send them over and start stealing those greens and cover up machine tools, because machine tools is Pirates' key right now. Canning is a little dangerous because of construction being underneath.
Yes.
So yeah, I think I'd want to get my 6 back. I'd like to jump up to age 6 as Zzzyyxas, and so I'd want to steal that metric system that's hidden under navigation and potentially uncover construction as a second turn action.
Because another option would be maybe pottery twice, and then use for education later. Well, okay, maybe pottery 3 times to get to some five.
Yeah, I mean the trouble is, he can score with pottery right now without, because there's no hand for pirate, but it won't get him to that 6th achievement. He doesn't have, without having that 6 on the board, and he's sitting back in level 5 right now, and 5's, stacked up out there in the decks.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have a quick.
But I think I see that, that pottery, then education, and then you jump up to age 7 and you meld to age 7 and try to achieve age 7 before pirate. That might be a decent shot, because right now age 6 is out of your reach. And you, as Zzzyyxas, you need to put up the pressure and get to 5 achievements so that then the threat is all around. You just have to get Empire, you just have to get Wonder or something else. And at the same time, Pirate has to try to stop you from getting age 8 and anything else. So getting that 5th achievement right now, however you can, is really important for Zzzyyxas.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at education necessarily, and it'll all depend, because right now, Pirate would be sharing that, and she would go to level 8.
Okay, so
and then just machine tool and score, and then she's all of a sudden, she has the ability to get maybe, the 6th, 7th, and 8th achievements and catch up pretty quick here. I don't know.
So road building it is. Let's see.
Yeah, there's road building.
Let's see which red card flies to the other side. Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting. Development. Trying to get cunning.
Oh, yeah. We just covered that red, so.
Okay.
So I think Block had mentioned that is, if you could do that and then do road building twice, you might be able to get to that.
Yes. But still, I think 6 is Pirate's card right now. Doesn't like she will get the achievement. No block, like using cunning once, democracy. But then yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
She would get age 6 just using canning, but then Zzzyyxas would get Empire using construction, and then with metric system in hand can start working towards wonder. It would be a little slow, but there's no real way to stop it. The only problem is that Zzzyyxas has only 1 blue card, but I would guess with 6 cards in their hand that they probably have another blue card in there.
Yeah, also canal building can get a bunch of 4s out of a score pile if necessary. So
Zzzyyxas's commentary is indicating that they didn't think it through all the way.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, Compass is a big surprise. When your opponent is up on tech, you can steal a good card that has Leaf on it. And I think Zzzyyxas played it a little too early here by accident.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm not privy to the Zzzyyxas commentary because I'm watching this through the Twitch feed, and that chat's just a little bit cut on the thing. I see should.
Yeah, the problem
Yeah,
is
so right now,
if I
road building is gone and construction are gone. So Zzzyyxas is stuck on age 3 and sharing pottery. Ooh, that's not that good.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I mean, Pirate can't do anything with pottery right now without a hand. But still, well, there comes the hand.
Okay.
At least one go around. She couldn't do anything. Now let's see what. And again, here, I mean, you do machine tools once, you score, you get that 6th achievement, steal it. Yeah, that you want to get that out of the way.
Yeah, resource-wise, this is a very not a very good situation for Zzzyyxas, because Canning is going to change ownership.
So do we have crowns that we can get an achievement through translation? Maybe, I don't.
I mean, he has a very big score pile, so it's possible. But
well, I mean, he's got a big hand too. I mean, if he had a crown in red and purple, he could do that. But education could be, you're one light bulb away from education and return a card and then shoot up to a 6 maybe, or 7 really.
A moot point, but I was going to ask Thwal, if Zzzyyxas did Compass and you were Pirate, which obviously Zzzyyxas steals canning, and so then you'd have to choose between translation, engineering, and education. Which would you steal and return?
I mean, this. Ooh.
Well, we did take some cards out of our score pile here.
Yeah. I would have done education because that would have gotten me to age 8.
Yes. But...
Yeah.
Would have been an 8 or would have been a 7? Because I think he only had 4s in his score pile. Return a 4 and then move 2 higher.
No. I'm saying if Zzzyyxas did Compass, then Zzzyyxas steals canning, and then Pirate R has to steal a card back from Zzzyyxas, and it has to have non-leaves. So I would have stolen back education.
Yeah.
Because then Pirate would get education, and she has 6s in her score pile. She would have gotten to age 8.
Yes,
but that's not what Zzzyyxas did.
He didn't fall for it. Did he get card achievement? He didn't? Okay. Wow.
No, he I don't know.
I'm afraid he
pulled a lot of
misclicked in the
score
order.
And he did not get. I thought he was going for the world achievement.
Well, he had translation. I think out there where if he had put crowns in reds and purples, but I don't know what exactly we're stacking. We're taking all of our score away, and
Yeah.
if Zzzyyxas ever gets to display a card, he'll have plenty of icons.
Oh.
Yeah, this doesn't look like translation is working out.
No, not really. Not right this second.
Although, I mean, currency is not a bad card to have on top, given your hand. You could almost get monument if you had.
Yeah, you just need one more card.
Yeah.
Like. Hmm.
There's the kitty cat.
Ooh,
Ouch.
okay.
I was asking where the kitty cat went.
Yeah, why don't you go play your game? It's your turn and everything. In a second, there it is. It's your turn.
Okay.
He just wiped his entire score pile out.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what you have.
Okay, so I guess monument, it's going to Zzzyyxas for sure. Either through currency or reformation. No block.
Yeah, Reformation's the sure one right now, because currency, they need so they've got a 2-4-5, and then they got a 2-5, and so they need one more card that's different. But right now, all they can draw is 5s. So, yeah, currency is not going to work.
Yeah,
even
no,
if
not
it's
now.
scared.
Yes.
But Reformation will
Ooh.
get monument.
Physics was played. It did not work.
No.
Trying to get a big hand quick.
Ooh. Okay.
That did not work well. Well, we're doing it again. There you go.
So here comes Reformation, I'm guessing, ×2 to get monument.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Lucky, if you were Zzzyyxas, wouldn't you consider using currency just to get the score back also?
But it wouldn't get you monument.
No, not now, but like maybe draw. Okay. The problem is
Yeah.
that he.
It's gonna take him too long to get the sixth card that he needs to do monument with currency.
How about?
Meanwhile, Pirate gets ahead too far. So right now, I think Reformation's the only option. Tuck all 6 of those cards, and then the problem is that Zzzyyxas doesn't have a score pile, because otherwise printing press would help get the H7. So yeah.
How about this currency just to get 2 out of the way? Then you use printing press to get a 7.
Well, okay, that's an option. But then you'd have to tuck the 7, or I guess you'd currency the 7. The problem is that currency is shared, so you're helping Pirate with her score pile the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I prefer splaying right now as Zzzyyxas with Reformation, because we're getting close to age 8, and Zzzyyxas has all the castles in their piles, in their tableau. So it makes it pretty likely that Zzzyyxas might get Empire before Pirate.
Yes. Okay, so Reformation it is. But Block, don't you think that getting out of age 5 is like crucial to Zzzyyxas? Because right now, like, nothing can really happen in age 5 for him, no?
Right. I agree. Right now, it is a big problem that Zzzyyxas has no score pile.
Maybe colonialism afterwards.
And yeah, I mean, all the power cards, Zzzyyxas needs to even up on the tech with Pirate and has not yet. And I would say after doing this Reformation ×2 to get Monument, the fastest way to get to age 7 is probably doing colonialism, which would be shared.
Yes.
And has a chance, if you do it twice, of running through the entire 5 pile.
Yeah, and on top of that, then you get a card in your hand. So
right.
Okay. The resource war is over. Now let's see. Block. One thing I usually think is that if you are behind on both crowns and leaves, usually it's not good situation.
Yeah, that's usually the case. But I just missed it. I mean, Zzzyyxas passed on the second tuck.
Oh.
Zzzyyxas didn't get Monument.
Why would he not tuck on that second go? Unless he likes something that's sitting in his hand. But that's, don't throw away an achievement like that. You get within what, one of, that's
based on the commentary. Zzzyyxas is saying it's 4 a.m. where they are. So
okay.
I
asked him if he wanted
deprivation errors.
I asked him if he was okay playing now because it's so late. He said, no, I'm not sleepy, but maybe in the 10-20 minutes it took me to set up the stream, maybe things changed.
I don't know. Pirate definitely has the score now and can.
Yes. I mean, it will be a late game at this point because Pirate will get 7 and probably 8.
Yeah, the next round she just melds the 7 out there on her board and then she picks up that achievement.
Yes.
But yeah, Zzzyyxas definitely without tucking those other 3 lost that special. Guess he could always draw back 3 more cards, but
yeah. What do you think would be the play here? Colonialism? Because the alternative is drawing, more unless... No, anatomy is out of the question, I would say.
I mean, yeah, they do anatomy. Pirate's going to return a 1.
Yes.
And not lose anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do colonialism here just to try to get through those 5s. Maybe you're lucky. And 2 uses of colonialism gets you Monument. But it's happened to me before. Yeah. But right now, Zzzyyxas needs.
So Pirate can be lucky and get to the special first if colonialism is brought out. So I don't know. Let's see.
But which 5s are out? Let's see. Okay, astronomy was. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Whoa, where did we?
That was quite an astronomy.
Wow. Was that astronomy that did that?
And
Oh my goodness.
the amazing thing is that Empire wasn't achieved.
Wow. Just Pirates comment on that draw. That was wow. That was a wild draw right there.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting ending. So
Yeah, now quantum theory is so
Quantum
tempting.
theory, I'm looking at quantum theory out there. That's
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah.
Zzzyyxas is claiming some superpowers. This was quite lucky.
Yeah, that was an amazing draw right there. That was you don't see that many, and went all the way up to level 8.
But still, they need 2 points. I mean, going to age 10 is probably the...
It is, but if you can really quickly get another factory down, then you get Empire.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yes. So.
And you know, some of the danger with level 10, at least for the time being, you know, if Pirate can find a way to get to level 10, maintain that score, and run all the 10s out, all of a sudden, you know, she's won. So level 10 can be tricky sometimes with, you know, you run them out, not paying attention.
Yes.
And then the game ends. And it's...
Block, he didn't hear your suggestions, unfortunately.
Well, I actually think he might have not consciously heard it, but realized the same thing, which is they kept the 5 and returned the 8. So my guess is the 5 has a factory on it. And the 8 was useless. 8 might have been something like antibiotics or something like that.
Not your favorite card?
Not the best.
Which card do you think is the worst of the entire game?
I would say the worst is feudalism.
Yes.
It is just really frustrating that by the time everyone's out of castles, you have this card that steals a card that has a castle, like if you're lucky, and the damage that you do to your opponent is they unsplay, which is just you don't get to score anything, you don't get to do anything. It's I've only been in like 2 games out of 1,000 where it's actually been a useful card on 1 turn because everything else was in a stasis, and it was actually the card that broke everything. But yeah, that's one of my least favorites. And then there's the purple one where you tuck, and if you tuck a purple, you get all the lowest cards out of your opponent's hand. I forget what that one's called, but if you compare that to machinery, which is age 3, and this purple card is like age 7 or 8, it's so much weaker for a card that you've been waiting for. You wait to draw an age 8, and then you get this card, and it's not worth anything. Antibiotics is okay. It depends on what your hand is. It's an okay card.
Yeah, but it's not like some of the other age 8 things are so powerful that like like antibiotics is not what you want to see usually.
Right.
Yeah, I think you used feudalism in a game against me actually. Like I think it was one of the ones where you were the only person who ever used it to unsplay something.
Yeah. I remember a game definitely where feudalism was melded, and then a card was stolen with feudalism, and the stack was unsplayed, and that was a really important development in the game. But otherwise, it's usually just a fizzle of a card. It doesn't do anything. And if I have it in my hand and I have to return something, that is always my number one choice.
But so you
Always.
meant socialism, the one that lets you
Yes.
steal the card.
Yes.
But that at least gives you monument in some situations, right? Like because you tuck all the cards.
Right, because it's an unlimited tuck,
Yeah.
so you can tuck your whole hand, right? Yeah.
Oh, corporations.
Yeah, that's fine. That means that it's going to be insurance. Did you just broke?
Oh, right now, Zzzyyxas is going for universe, I think. What do you think, Block?
Universe is a good try, yeah.
Problem is
But-
not.
So is it. Yeah. Universe is a good try. But globalization is about to disappear. Or actually, no, maybe mobility. Huh, interesting.
Which one would you give?
I hate seeing the score so high at 56, but globalization right now is not doing me.
Oh! Okay, it's over. Now he does universe with astronomy.
He got some good draws.
Yeah.
That's one of those where you just get those good draws.
Well, congratulations to Zzzyyxas for winning the tournament. It was definitely an enjoyable game.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'll just say boo. Oh well.
I think we were all cheering for Pirate. Just because we know her for so much longer.
I've got to root for my wife, you know. But let's see if she has any post game comments on that one.
Well,
It's just good draws. There you go. You can go back and chat with him.
All right, Thomas. So,
Hello.
yeah. Hey there.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it was a good game. We were surprised by some of your opponent's moves. We were never surprised by your moves, so that's a good sign. your moves made sense.
I made, like, while he was doing translation, and I made like 2 trips to the kitchen. I was like, has he melted his whole score yet? Has he gotten burned yet? And then he kept trying to get, Empire, and he couldn't, and he finally got it. So
Well, that astronomy draw he ended up with.
Yeah, that was.
That was the turning point with that astronomy play.
Right. And yeah, because I was wondering which 5 he was holding on to. So yeah, that did work out really, really well for him.
Pirate, thank you very much for agreeing to do this. For me, it was a lot of fun. Like, and also it was a good chance to come to meet you guys in like voice. Like.
It was good to talk to you too. Yep. And thank you so much for for doing the live stream of this game. Really appreciate it. And I see Paul is also here on the Zoom call.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah. Hi, how are you, Pirate? It's nice hearing your voice.
Thank you so much. It's good to hear you too.
Yeah, and great performance in this tournament, by the way. I mean, as I was commenting earlier, like both Thwal and I, we fell, I think, in round 2. So it was all the top players, everyone that you would expect to be in the end, we all dropped away, and then Sea Drake dropped away, I think, in round 4. So it was going to be interesting no matter what the final was. And then you got to the final, and then we were just waiting to see who your opponent would be. So it was a lot of fun just to see.
Right. And and you know what? The funny thing is, Paul, that I did not know that it was final that I had. I mean, I was just happy that I had beaten QC because I don't remember beating him before. But I was so happy that I had beaten him because he's a tough player. So, but I was happy. And then Thomas said, "Hey, you're in the final." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you did well. I mean, you did really well. I thought that was an interesting match. You had a nice advantage. He had a score advantage, and then excuse me, and then he had and you fought back with the tech advantage, and that's usually the way to fight back against a good score. So it was good for a while, and then that astronomy play was just amazing. Good luck for him.
Yeah. I was hoping that, he will melt anything but a red or yellow. Because I was hoping he would give me his yellow with corporations. When I used corporations, I was hoping he would give me the yellow. But I was afraid he will melt skyscrapers, which actually I did. But he ended up with red 8. So that was a bit painful. Maybe I should have melted corporations so that I should have done it twice. So, but oh well, he just needed one more achievement and he got it.
Can you all try to convince Zzzyyxas to come and have an interview? Because we are trying our best, but...
ZZ? Well, it's his weekend, so let's see. Look at Sherman's comment.
I even offered the German translation. Block, do you also speak German? I don't remember.
Yeah, I learned German in high school, and I have colleagues in Austria that I work with, so I do speak a little German with them, and so it's not totally forgotten. Yeah.
He's... Okay, he seems we cannot convince him.
I didn't read a lot of the comments. Let's see what was Kermit's comment is hilarious.
How does the integrated voice chat work? Do you have to be premium? Like everybody has to be premium to use it?
I don't know if
for
everyone...
the BTA, yes, but I don't know about other. Paul, what are you saying?
Well, I don't know if both people have to be premium, but I've done it with a friend of mine, but we were both premium, and we did video and audio, and it worked really great during the game. So we could chat during an innovation game and comment to each other. So it was fun. So it's like a little Zoom window in the corner. You can resize it to whatever size you want. And it's in the corner. But I don't know if you're a spectator, I don't think you can get in on that video chat.
Right. Yeah, spectators can't. Only the players in the game can.
Okay, seems I failed in my attempts to get a final interview. So we will interview the. Oh wow! Wait. Premium user has set up a voice chat.
You know, I can if I let me try to. I can go on my laptop, which has the camera as well as the speaker. Let me see. Hey, hon, where's my gray laptop?
Well, it's on my TV.
Oh,
It's hooked one.
well, we're going to do a voice chat on the BGA.
And you can't use that computer that you're on BG on?
Well, you have to set up the headphones.
Yeah, I think Elena had them and they broke.
Well, of course they broke.
Yeah. I don't think we have those.
How does
But it doesn't have the webcam.
Where's your red one? Your
Red
red
one.
laptop. It's over here.
It's buried under paper. So let's just...
You got this. Right here. Can you dip on that?
Okay. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do a chat with.
so? Can we interview the runner-up?
Yeah, sure. Runner-up doesn't have any makeup on, by the way.
The first game interview.
Well, I mean, I guess we do it just with voice.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
You know, second place is just the first loser.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you heard his comment, right?
Yes. How do you feel about the game?
Like he said, he got lucky, which is pretty cool. And you know, I was surprised by some of the moves he did, and I did try to take up, like Paul said, and I mean, yeah, that is the way to go. And I tried to do that. Excuse me. But yeah, when he started with clothing, that was the scariest part because I know the clothing can actually go crazy. So yeah, I would try to, you know, stop one thing and he would pull out another, you know, trick. So yes, innovation is tricks and, you know, another trick. So the game of tricks.
Well, he had, I mean, I joined late, but he had clothing and then he had pottery. So that's,
Right.
Those two are kind of a killer combination because by the time you stop clothing, then they're on age 3 and then they just start doing pottery and they're scoring as much as they were with clothing. So yeah, it's
Yes.
often very difficult to deal with those two cards if they get out of control early in the game. Yeah.
Right, and you know, and even scarier was, I mean, was the was in education. So, but he would have had to share it with me. So I was happy about that. But yeah.
And also,
So,
you
yeah,
had
I
these
think that's
moments when he was about to get Empire via construction, and you block it twice.
Yes. He puts road building. I'm like, you're not doing that. Because by that time, like I said, you know, when he did pottery, he had to share with me. I didn't have a card in my hand, but I received navigation from pottery from him. So that's why I melded it because I thought, you know what, if he grabs my 6, he will of course get a level 6 card on his board and get what's that thing? Is that online? No, it's not.
Well, yeah. Should be.
Is that Twitch? Sorry. Yeah, and
That's Discord. Close it out.
okay.
Yeah, we were thinking that he was going to use road building twice, and the first time send over a red card and steal navigation, and then the second time send over road building and steal metric system and reveal construction. and then it seemed like he was going to do that, and then he made some mistake. And so, but yeah, that was a critical sequence right in the game, because if he had gotten construction and then gotten empire, you would be in a lot of hot water.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
5-1 is an uncomfortable position to be in.
Yes.
Or was it, maybe if it was 5-2, but in any case, it was not comfortable.
All right. So, all right. I have logged into my laptop onto the game page. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Use my microphone. Sure. Join the call. Sure. Let's see. Okay. Did ZZ
He left. He said he said,
I never remember.
but he agreed for an interview tomorrow. So
Okay.
so I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we can either have an interview separately or. But this was fun, no? Like I
It was fun, I know, because I mean, because everybody was laughing at me. Is that the stress? I'm like, yeah, I actually got stressed when I heard that that I've gotten to the final. So oh well, that is stress enough. If I hadn't known, it would have been better. But that's what it is. So yeah, but you are right. When you had commented, and then Paul had commented about all the expert level players getting out, and of course each one was better than the last. So I was like, wow. I fully expected Wabulence to be in the final because he's been doing so good.
Yeah, he's
But-
been surprising. I mean, I've now faced him twice and lost both times. The first time, I could say maybe I wasn't prepared for how good he was. And the second time, I was like, okay, I'm going to get my revenge. The game was going really well. And then all of a sudden, it slipped out from under me and he won. And so he's a surprising player. He's got potential.
Yeah, but I'm just a bit like he won in a row. Like Joe in the tournament I'm playing now, I'm in the final and he's in the final too, and he won against Joel Marian or something like that. Matt Khan and QC.
Yeah.
Like that's more or less the worst run you could ever get.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, Joel is a very strong player, but sometimes his rating drops down, and so like you'll face him second round because he's a 200, but he's really a 400 level player, and then like you see, it's similar, very strong player, and Matt Khan is very strong, and then so yeah, Wabulence had a very strong run in that tournament right now. I mean. And it's just kind of luck that they faced all these tough opponents, and so it's luck that was the draw, as you're saying, but it's skill.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like he like you don't get a harder path than this, like.
Right, exactly, yeah. It's bad luck that they got all these these strong opponents like every single round,
Yeah. No, if he wins, if they win, it will be amazing.
Yeah, they're doing really well right now. Yeah.
Yeah, the rating is a bit surprising. I don't know if it is because of maybe playing artifacts is lowering the score.
Yeah, or maybe this is someone that's been playing at home for a long time with friends and now is on BGA for the first time. I mean, they've only been on for a couple months, so that rating will change, I think, and improve quite a bit.
Yeah, like in the final I'm playing right now, I'm ahead, but it doesn't look too good.
Well, like I said, my game was going really well against Lobulence, and then all of a sudden, I made a mistake, and everything started falling apart. So my advice is make sure if you're gonna do a card, make sure that you actually are leading on the icons still. Just because you were leading on the icons for like the last 5 turns doesn't mean you're still leading on the icons.
Oh, really? Induction doesn't work?
Induction does not work, no.
What do you think of this experiment with the commentary? And like, I don't know how it was for the viewers, but like for me it was fun.
I actually need to ask my husband because I actually kicked him out of the room. You know, he went to the other room where he had the game loaded up on the TV. I think he had it loaded via Twitch. And he also took my phone, even though he could hear you, your commentary over there. But I think he wanted to chat with you over the Zoom call. So, I mean, I could hear a little bit, but, you know, I had like sort of blocked my ear so I won't get distracted.
Yeah.
But I could pretty much hear, you know, because a couple of times when ZZ took a very long time taking his turn, I got bored and I got I get bored. so I got up, walked away, and you know, made 2 trips to the kitchen. I'm like, has he melted everything via translation? Has he gotten the achievement yet? No. Oh well. And then when he started doing the what's that thing, Reformation, he had 6 cards in hand, and I'm like, oh, he's going to get Monument. Oh well.
Yeah. What can you do?
I know. And then, of course, like you said, that, you know, I had to literally stop him from stealing my 6 as well as getting the Empire achievement, even though he still got it. And so, yep. But yeah, he did some seemingly weird moves and some actually other moves which turned out to be good for him. So I think he was probably calculating how many icons he would end up with. You know, with what's that thing? With the astronomy.
Well, tomorrow we will hear his side of the story.